Hi, Shelly. I can't hear you.
Hi. How are you?
Hi.
Anna. You were quick to get on.
Well, I had to run and hide in the other room so I could get on.
Okay.
My husband got a new TV and he's already not happy with it.
Hey, Mary.
Well, because it's not as crisp as the other one for some reason, but the other one didn't have Android Smart, so.
Real quick. Okay, can you hear me? Can you say something so I can hear you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. Thank you. Coolio. And we will get started. Okay, so welcome, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for adjusting to start today instead of yesterday. Hope you had a wonderful holiday. Yes? Did you guys stay cool, or were you guys outside, or what did you guys do yesterday? Yeah, Ann and I hung out all night. That was so fun.
Had dinner on the deck. It was nice.
What is
It wasn't as hot.
I don't know what I did yesterday.
It was only yesterday, girl.
I don't remember.
Okay. That's all right. And then Melody's frozen.
Oh, am I frozen?
Oh, there you are. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. I see myself frozen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got a call that someone changed their address again. So, and that their show started shipping. So, thankfully, I was able to take care of that right away.
So did they answer?
They did, like, right after or right before I got your text.
Okay. Thank goodness. Okay, good. Because if not, I'll call right in the morning for you. If not, okay.
Yeah, am I still
Good.
frozen?
Yeah.
Yes.
We hear you. So that's okay. That's okay.
Shelly, do you already have your exec privileges in that direct line?
I do.
Because I called this morning and they were already not receiving any calls back, and
Oh, yeah.
I had to chat, and it's not.
I have a concierge line now. So my bat line is open and it's 30-second answering.
Okay, maybe I should ask you about my issue, because they.
So I should just have a dedicated feed. I'm like, who needs what today?
True.
I got a phone call from Pampered Chef welcoming me as a director.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's so nice.
Congratulations. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's
Yep.
exciting.
And
Isn't that the best?
It was the best. And told me I had 45,000 points towards the trip.
Okay. Congratulations. You will earn that. And guess who just earned the trip? Mary. Yay.
Surprise.
Congratulations, Mary.
Yeah, I was like surprised.
She messaged me, she goes, took a screenshot, she goes, I earned a trip. Because we thought it was going to be the cruise, but.
Yeah, unfortunately. But it's a free trip, so can't complain.
Amen. Yes, it
Where are
is.
you
So that's
going?
exciting.
It's the level 1, so whatever. I don't even know. It's just a trip.
Fort Lauderdale?
It's Fort Lauderdale.
There. So
Yep.
it's my
So,
first time
congratulations.
ever in my 7 years, so I'm excited.
Congratulations, Mary.
Thank you.
So cool. So, and you guys, there's still time to earn these trips.
Yeah.
Because recruiting is where everything changes, because you're getting, double the points. I mean, basically it's not double, but you're getting 3,000, right? 3,000 per recruit qualified. That's like doing a $3,000 party. So which would you rather do? $3,000 party or recruit someone and change their life? Yeah. No, it's pretty much a no-brainer. So the more people you help change their life, it helps your life too. So you got to just think about how you can help them, how this can really change them. And that's what we're going to be talking about, is helping other people. Okay, so how is the Booking Blitz going for you guys? We're ending it tomorrow. So remember, you guys, keep sending those messages. Keep those going, because what you do now is really going to set you up for this incredible selling season that's coming. And the company is really working on getting everything current, like within like 4 weeks shipping will be coming up very soon. So we will not be in this predicament where it's like, I don't want to order because it'll take too long. No, it's not going to take too long. It's going to feel normal very soon. So really, really talk to people about getting their party set up now, so they'll have their holiday gifts ahead of time, so that they'll be able to get the things that they need for their holiday baking and cooking and recipe ideas, all that kind of thing. So really send messages tonight, send messages tomorrow, throw more leaves at each other, because we're going to do the drawing tomorrow night. So get yourself booked up. Scott, you're in our drawing too, sir.
Thank you.
So yeah. You're helping, encouraging, throwing leaves at people. So
Absolutely.
that helps our team. Yep. So I encourage each of you to please get bookings tonight and tomorrow and send leaves to people, because what you guys do really does motivate and encourage other people to do it too. So you guys are really going to be taking the new leadership roles in our team. And so that's what we got to do, is we got to encourage everybody. So good job. Yay. Anybody have any success stories from this past week they want to share with us? What's been exciting? What happened? Want to hear about successes?
I have one.
Okay, Anna, tell us.
Sorry, I'm not showing my face. I look really tired today because I feel blah. Anyway, I did the little, I don't even know, so the template that you have for us, I sent that out to quite a few people. And from that, I got 2 bookings from last week, and then I have 3 for this coming week.
Hey.
And then, yeah, just, I'm learning little by little. It's only my third week. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have.
Yeah, that's good. And that was from Unit 1, sending that booking message, right? For your first 48-hour thing? Is that the
Yeah.
message you were sending?
Yeah.
And it works. If you do it and you follow up, even the people that haven't responded yet, just go back to them and say, hey, I know we get busy. Just wanted to see if you saw my message. What do you think?
Yeah.
Send it to all those people that haven't responded to you, and you'll get even more bookings. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. Anybody else want to share?
I followed up with some people and that worked.
And what,
People who I
with that little
followed up
message?
with booked the party. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because people get busy and they're like, oh yeah, that I forgot to tell you, or I was busy and I wasn't able to answer. And so
Right.
it makes a difference.
One lady said, I kept thinking, why isn't Melanie calling me? Why isn't Melanie calling me? And so I, when I messaged her, she said that, and I said, can I call you now? She said, yes, please. And her party's happening right now.
Oh, dang, that's what we want to hear.
Yeah.
So it's just taking the time and doing, and it's not hard. You're not having to make anything up. You're not having to try to figure out, what do I say? No, it's just copy, paste, send the messages. And if you don't know what to say, take a screenshot, send it to your director, and we're going to help you with what to say to them. We'll send you the verbiage, you copy our verbiage and send it on its way. So it's really the matter of following up, and it's paying off. I mean, Melanie is proof. So congrats. And then, Melanie, she is our graduate from last Move Into Leadership. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
This program works, you guys. If you do what we tell you to do, it works. And so, I mean, anything you want to share about that, Melanie?
So I just, I wanted to say, yes, it totally works. When I started this program, I had one show on my calendar, and I started asking people to host parties and following up, and went from 1 party a week, in a month, to 8 parties to 16 parties. And it totally works, doing 4 a week. If that's your goal, and I did 4, I've done 5, I've done even 6 in 1 week, and I had my biggest month ever in July. And so I had 1 at the beginning of June and went to $11,000 month in July.
Yeah.
And that can happen. It does happen, and it did happen. And it can happen for anyone, especially July's not even that big of a selling month.
Right.
So the fall is where it's at.
And that's where you guys are.
Pamela mentioned that she needs the link.
To do what?
Did you guys see that? Pamela mentioned in the group chat she needs the link.
I just replied to her.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's it. And so that's where we're helping you guys. And so this is kind of like your push month. We want to ask you guys to be willing to do a little more than you're willing to do, because if you do that, results happen. And that just carries you to the next month to even get more, just like Melanie was saying. And then the next month you could get even more. And so 4 shows a week is very doable, because all it is, it's setting up the party to run with Post My Party. It's checking in once or twice a day, sending the host message once a day, and it's going to all the hosts in one message. So it's very doable to do 4. Because if you're only doing 1 and that party doesn't do well, you just did all that work for nothing. But you have 4 shows, 1 could not do much, 1 could flip and become the host, and then 2 would be great, you know, be your successful parties. So if you have 4, you're going to get great results versus just 1 a week. So it's something that I want you to kind of that be your focus of doing 4 every week, because the results are, and the statistics are, is doing 4 shows, you'll have 1 recruit if you're doing them for the messages that are actually in the guide. So it's proven. And so if you guys are ready for it, it's going to happen. And we are here to support you and help you and to give you the words, the encouragement, and to be by your side through this whole thing. So what I want to go into right now is what it is to promote, because pretty much everybody in here is wanting to promote to director, or if you're a consultant, to a senior consultant, to a team leader or director, whatever your goal is, this training is going to help you get to that next level. And so I just wanted to kind of go real quick. I'm pretty sure you all know, but I want to kind of review it, is how many consultants do you need on your team to promote to a director? You know? I see Michelle knows. Can you see her screen? She's
5
new recruits. Okay. And so here's one of the things is, with those 5 on your team, they do not all have to be your recruits. They could be, you recruited 2, and this one recruited 2, and this one recruited 1. So as a team, you need 5 recruits on your 5 teammates to promote to a director team. And so that's very, very doable. 2 months ago, and Melanie did this before too, Patty promoted to a director in 2 weeks. So you guys, you could do this in 1 day if you really need to. Like Kathy was saying, she recruited 5 in 1 day on our call today. I'm like, okay, it's so doable. But from that, you guys, there is a minimum sales requirement to promote, and that is 5,000 as a team. So your sales included with your team. And then everybody needs to have at least 1 show in. So when you have that in 1 month, that promotes you to a director team, which that's when you start to see the change in your income. That's where you start to see the difference that you're making in people's lives. And that's really what's going to make a difference for your business. So that's what we're going to be helping you with, is how to recruit in these calls, you know, how to get bookings, what to do, how to have a successful business using systems, which we're going to make sure that you guys have all those in place to help you feel confident and to be able to move forward and grow and grow. What was the other thing I want to make sure you guys knew about? That's it. Okay, so now here's the fun part, because in the move into the, was it the Get the More You're Looking For that we did? I want to know, what is some of your like favorite perks or the benefits of being a director? What are you guys most excited about for promotions when you become a director? What is something that you're excited about? And if you are a director, what is your favorite benefit or perk? Scott, how about you?
So the $10 per person as they're active, that's awesome.
I know.
Recognizes, it's not a lot of money, but it's just like, you're right, you know, that's work, and that's recognition for that work.
Yeah. Yeah. You get paid for what you do. And yeah. So every person on your team, if you have 10 on your team, everybody's active, that's an extra $100. So really, really, good perks, good perks. Okay. How about you, Pamela? What's your favorite?
Mine never changes. My favorite is there's a different bond. We all help each other and we're all there for each other, but there is just a really strong bond between our leadership family. And I would never want to lose that.
No way, man. No way. Yeah. Once you're on our leadership team, you are family. You are my sisters and brothers, you know, because we support each other. We help each other. We're there for each other. And it's something that is rare in this life to find this special bond that we have. So you guys will be joining that team. So mine too. I love you guys. Okay. So let's hear one more benefit before we move on. What is your favorite?
My favorite is the empowerment I feel to help another person do what I did. Because now that I did it, I can say, you can do it too. Come join me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you make difference in people's lives. Because, I mean, people need money right now. You know, people need to learn how to cook because we're cooking at home. They need the tools. They need, you know, so our kits are incredible price range. And so this really can make a difference. And it's cool to be able to have your own money, I guess, for some people, you know, to be able to pay those extra bills that they weren't sure how they were going to. Those are the
I
things
also
that
don't mind the director boxes.
yeah. I kind of love the products we get for free. Every season you get all the new products for free as a director. So that's kind of like the funnest thing. Christmas twice.
Mine will be here on
get it.
Monday.
New director mom. But it's so cool. I mean, there's so many perks of being a director with Pampered Chef. These are just what we named 4 out of probably the 20 or more perks there are. Mm-hmm. But you guys, it's so worth growing in this company because of those things, the perks, the helping the people that need it, being able to have a family that supports you and is there for you. And it's not just business wise, it's personal wise. We're there to support each other, you know, through anything that we're doing in our life. And it's a beautiful thing. So yeah. I did put in the group the expectations of what we have for this 4-week class. It is weekly sessions. So we are going to do this call once a week, and it is going to be the next 3 are all on Mondays. So we're keeping it back to Mondays at 6:30. But you want to be on every one of those calls because this is what we do. We talk, we interact, we help you, we give you the ideas. We do put a little bit of a review in the group, but this is where you're going to get the real feeling of what you need to do and ask the questions for what you need. So that'll be once a week, but you're going to do a check-in call with your director on Wednesday. So you're going to be calling your director, messaging your director, and checking in of how you've done and what you're doing. And maybe you have questions about something that happened, but at least on Wednesdays, you're going to be checking in with your director.
And try as I always felt in the beginning when I had that call with my director, it was a little bit like getting called to the principal's office, you know, but it's not that. They seriously want to be an accountability partner with you. They are doing the same thing. They're holding you to the same standard to which they hold themselves, right? And so you're holding each other accountable, because I know it would be really embarrassing to me to have my consultant come and say, oh, I have 4 bookings, I have a recruit lead, I have this, and for me to be sitting there going, my calendar is kind of bleak and I'm not talking to anyone, that would be seriously embarrassing. And so it holds both of you accountable. And so you are really partners. That accountability partner, that word is critical to the definition of what's happening there. So don't, even though it might feel like that whole principal office feeling, that is not the intent. It was to hold each other to a higher bar because we succeed together.
Yes, we do. I'm glad you said that.
We are motivated, in that game kind of thing. There's a momentum shift in games that happens that keeps the team winning because there's a momentum shift. And so when we have people coming along that are coming up, it is a momentum shift for the whole team. So without you, we die. Not because we need you as far as fresh blood, which we do, but we need you because it's a synergy that happens. And there is a momentum shift for all of us that makes all of us grow and all of us be at a higher bar.
Exactly. I love that. That makes me excited because that's what it does. As you guys, you're excited, you're growing, and then other people on the team are like, I want that. I want to do that. And so excitement is contagious. And if there isn't any new movement going, there's no growth going, it's just, it gets stagnant and dies. So we always are helping you with more for your business. And so exactly, well said, Pam. Thank you. So that's one of the things, is don't think that the check-in call is a bad thing. It's a really, really good thing. And so we have that group set up for you guys. It's the Move into Leadership September 2020. That's where you guys need to live for the next month, because you guys are a exclusive group that just gets our full attention for the next month. So we are going to be in there answering questions, giving you new ideas, really, really linking arms with you this month to help you get to where you want to go. So you need to know where you want to go is one of the things that's very important. Is it to director? Is it to advanced director? Is it to, recruit one person, two people? What is your goal that you want from this program so that we can make sure that we're helping you get there? Our focus, our goal for you is what you want, but we want to help you push a little further than what you're more, I would say, comfortable with. We want to get you outside of that bubble, that comfort zone, because outside of that comfort zone is where the magic happens. And that's where you're going to see your confidence grow. You're going to see change happen in your business. And so that's where we're going to help you get to, is push you a little bit to do a little more than you're willing, because we know you can do it. And we're going to help you with how to do it. Because it's new to you. This isn't something that, you're comfortable with. And so we want to help you get comfortable. We're going to do it right alongside you.
And it is normal. It is normal to feel scared. I don't think any of us grow without a little bit of fear of uncertainty. Can I really do this? Can I? And that's where that linking arms happened. I've watched it happen over and over and over from this team of leaders who will come alongside and take you over that finish line, because your growth is essential to us and we are there for you. And I've watched it happen repeatedly.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is you're going to do it scared. You just trust us enough to know that what we're telling you to do, what we're encouraging you to do, is good for you. It's good for your business, and it's worth every, a growing pain, but it's worth that little bit of trust that you're putting into us to help you get to where you want to go. So if you do what we encourage you to do with this program, your business changes and your confidence changes, your mindset changes, your whole focus of Pampered Chef goes to a new realm. And so that's what we're wanting to do, is helping you do it scared. So you're going to hear that a lot from us.
We will believe for you until you believe yourself. But the real growth happens when that mind shift happens. Michelle was part of this program for several months. Right? And we were there with her. We were there with her every time. And in 1 month, there was a definite mind shift. And we always did believe in her. We always knew she could. And when that mind shift happened, she has been gangbusters since then. And so we will be for you until you believe yourself. And that moment you believe yourself, you will be crossing the finish line with us.
Yep. Michelle, you have anything to say to that?
I want to piggyback on that, because they believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. So that leadership team is amazing. We are a very, very true family. And it was at a gathering with all of our leadership that my mindset changed.
And so it'll be a different time for you.
Part of it was you don't always see yourself as a leader until someone points out to you what we can't do without you, what you bring to the table, because we don't all lead the same, and we don't need us all to lead the same. We all have different gifts. And when we rely on those gifts, and when you begin to see the giftedness of yourself is not the same as the giftedness in Shelly. I will never have Shelly's personality, right? That just people see the cute picture and go, I want to sign with Shelly. I don't have that. But there are things that I bring that Shelly doesn't bring. And so we all have to realize that we all have our giftedness. And when we begin to see that that has its place in this leadership team, then we can begin to see ourselves as the leader.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's it, is you got to find what is your personality, what fits for you, because nobody else can be me, and nobody else can be Pamela, and nobody else can be Michelle. We need everybody with their own gifts, like she was saying, to help this be a balanced organization. And so we need you guys because there's a lot to do and a lot of, you know, ideas and things that we're growing with, and we need everybody's specialties, we'll call it, to make it happen. And so
I already see that Rachel is going to be giving us ideas for how to organize so we don't have that box for taxes, so that we can do those things, so we can be
Amen.
organized. That is something that all of us, we all talked about at tax time. Oh, crummy, I am running late. I haven't done this. And so I'm sure those are areas that are natural to you, that you can give us those points. Everybody has something they bring to this team, you know, and Scott is always there to help us with the newest thing. I learned 2 things on Google today. I thought I was Miss Google, and I learned 2 extensions that changed my life in my classroom today. We all have something that we bring that will bless this team.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it's cool. Because as the leader, I can't do this by myself. I cannot do this at all. So I rely on our leadership team and our team growing to help us continue to grow and to have new ideas and to learn what's current and how we can make it better. And so brainstorming together is what we do, and you guys will be part of that. So if that doesn't excite you, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we're gonna actually continue on here. We've got some things to share, and I love talking like this, but I want to teach you guys something today. One thing that I'm going to do, and Pamela, you did this so well last time. I don't know if I can compare to this one, but I'm going to try, because this is our mindset moment. We do have a stretch yourself is what this mindset moment is. Do you remember that one, Pamela?
Mm-hmm.
I might have you do the activity, but what it is every week we're going to do a mindset moment, because your mindset is the most important thing that is going to help you get what you want. If you aren't in that positive mindset, if you aren't always thinking forward, you're going to go backwards. And so we want to make sure that you're always having that forward motion. So this little mindset moment is about stretching yourself. So as we go through this program, you're going to have small parts of this mindset that kind of all fit together. But your mindset your mind is a powerful, and it is okay, let me start over. Your mind is powerful, and the way you think impacts your results. So the first mindset we're going to talk about is stretching yourself, right? As you start this journey, you'll enjoy many successes, and of course, not everything will go exactly as planned, and that is so normal. But we're going to ask you to stretch yourself and believe in the systems. So we have an activity where, Pamela, do you remember what you did? Because it was
Yes.
okay. I'm gonna have you do this activity.
So I think I started off talking about that first moment. Any of us that are a parent, that first moment somebody lays that baby in your arms, you do not believe that you have the capacity to love, and you're like, holy moly, what did I get myself into? I don't know how to do this. And somehow we just stretch. And so I ask everybody to just reach your hands up in the air. Just reach as far as you can. Okay. And then kind of recognize where you are, kind of measure against something and bring them down. Okay. I already asked you to reach as high as you could. Now I'm going to ask you to reach an inch or 2 higher. Go and stretch again. Make that back a little bit straighter. Make those arms a little bit straighter, right? We can get higher. Bring it down. And when you are almost to the end of the month, when you need that last $250 and you feel you have green dotted every one you possibly know, we're going to say, you have 250 more go. Reach again. This time, reach again. Lift your little buttocks off the chair if you have to. And yes, we can. We can get a little bit higher. All of us have that little bit more in us. It's always there. And we just need somebody to help lead us the way, show us the way, to encourage us and stretch us a little bit farther. We always can give that little bit more.
See, isn't that great? And that's exactly what we want you to know, is that you're going to be asked to stretch, but you can do it. You really can. There are, ways and ideas and things that will help you go even further. So during this program, you'll often be encouraged to do that, to stretch further than you want. And we'll ask you to be accountable for completing actions that we're asking you to do every week, because that's going to help you stretch and grow. We're also going to ask you guys to try something new that you might not have done before. and you're going to be completing some tasks, and it really may stretch you out of that comfort zone that we were talking about. But rest assured, these activities will not only help you get to the director level, they'll also help you maintain a strong director team with the continuing growth that you're going to do, because you'll take these things that we're teaching you and you're going to continue to implement them and use them all the time. But we'll never ask you to do anything that we're not already doing ourselves, right? Like she was saying, if you're calling us on Wednesdays and we haven't done our own booking lists, it's like, so we are doing this right alongside you, because if I stop doing what I'm asking you guys to do, my business stops too. So I'm a consultant first. Always, even as a director, you're a consultant first. So I'm always going to be stretching myself and helping you right along with me. So this is where we're going, you guys. We're going up and we're going to help you get there. What I want to do is I'm actually going to ask this, Mary still on with us?
I don't see her.
I don't either. Where did she go? Because she was going to do our booking training next. Where are you? Okay, so I'm going to get started in this, and then she'll come on, and then we'll see what happens. But we're going to talk about bookings, because you guys know without bookings, you have no business, right? So we're going to continue the booking blitz. We're doing it with the whole organization till tomorrow, but for you guys, it never stops. You guys never stop doing a booking blitz, because you always want to be getting bookings to keep yourself at the schedule that you want. And we are encouraging you to do 4 shows a week, because with that system, we were telling you, that's how you're going to have the quick growth. You're going to have the strong growth, because your personal business is always first. You're always a consultant first. So you have to have the show schedule so you can recruit, so that when you have your personal business strong, you can help your team.
And it's much easier to book out of a party than it is to do that cold call. Somebody's already seeing the product, wanting the product, loving the vibe that just happened in the party. It is much easier to snatch them then than it is a cold call. And so when you get that momentum going, it's easier to keep that momentum going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's what happens is your goal is to get 3 bookings from every party. And now that we have our new host program in place, that helps us even more, because your host is really on board to get that extra $50. So that's where you're going to find your bookings will stay stronger, because your host is really involved. So your party schedule is the foundation on which your business stands. So the very first thing we're going to focus on is the next 2 weeks. You want to have your 4 shows for the next 2 weeks coming. Okay. So this Monday, you should have 4 parties starting, and the next Monday, 4 parties starting. Because we're going to ask you to do things that are going to be done in those parties. They're going to be done with the guests that are there, that kind of thing. So you need to be able to practice what you're learning. There is a formula that we're going to be having you guys use, and it is 30 contacts a day until you have your schedule fully booked. That may sound scary to somebody, but what it is 30 contacts. If we break this down for you, it is not scary, and it's something you could probably do 60 a day if you really thought about it. Because contacts are the green dots, and it's nice that the Facebook at the bottom of your right corner, it has a bubble with the number in green. That's actually how many people are on Facebook right now. So it actually gives you the list without having to go through, and you can get those green dot people fast. So you're going to send those booking messages to all those people that are on right now. And you're going to take notes. You're going to keep track of who you're contacting, because that is something that's going to keep you organized, but it also helps you know who you talked to, what they said, how you followed up, the results of that. So you're going to also see, oh, I didn't respond to her. I haven't heard from her. Let me go do that follow-up message. Melanie, I know, can attest to tracking and getting that done. She's nodding her head, yes. But if you have that tracking system in place, even if it's a spiral notebook, I mean, you could do it as an Excel spreadsheet, whatever works for you. But when you track your 30 a day, you'll see how many you need to reach out to in order to get those 8 bookings done. Yeah? Anybody want to say anything about that? I see some excited faces. Okay. Okay, reach out to people. So I'm going to be in our group giving you more ideas of who you can reach out to. The A through Z, I think I posted that one just the other day. That's where you're going to start. So if you haven't done that one yet, that's the first place I'm going to have you guys do, is the A to Z, reaching out to those people to get your bookings. So you just, by your phone, it's actually easier because your phone does it in alphabetical order. And then you can just take and just copy the message, open it up, and then, Melanie, what were we going to say?
I was going to say, I noticed my Facebook does alphabetical order too.
Oh, it just changed? Okay, so you can do it from either.
Yeah, last time I did it, it was alphabetical. So that's awesome.
Yes. So you could just take it and then just do 30, go to A, do 30 today. Tomorrow, finish your A's or go to B's. And so that's going to take you days to get through your alphabet. And that's, I mean, 30 a day, you're like, oh, I can never do that. If you break it down like that, you really can. But then if you're doing it on your phone, you could do messages. You have a lot of contacts in your phone, letting people know that, you know, right now I'm actually teaching people how to make quick, easy meals in under 20 minutes. Would that benefit you and your family? You know, you say things like that and people are like, well, yeah. So I would love to teach you and, you know, do a party so I can give you some great ideas. Whatever you know could help people is the messages you're going to send. And so we have some ideas and verbiage of what you can send to people. But yeah, ask friends, ask family, ask, you know, coworkers, ask neighbors, ask everybody, because you have some, okay, what is the thing I want to say is you have a solution to people's mealtime problems, right? Did that come out right? Okay. Because people don't know what they're going to make for dinner. Normally people don't decide till 4 o'clock what they're making for dinner. So you can help them with early ideas in the day to get that in there on your party. So have what's for dinner tonight. And that could be a conversation. You can give them, of course, recipes, but products to help them make it easier in the kitchen for them. You know, you have a way for them to make money to make ends meet. So there are so many reasons that people should be doing Pampered Chef, but reaching out to get your bookings first is what you want, because then you can obviously coach your host to flipping to be your consultant on your team. So always your host is always your number one recruit lead. I'm sure you guys know that, but that's for sure. And then when you are talking to people, there is a language that we want to make sure that you're using because there's a difference. We don't want you to come across desperate. What we wanted you to really come across is determined, right? Desperation language is like, it's for me, it's for me, it's for me. I need it now. You know, I need you to help me. You know, that's something that people are like, oh, I'm sorry, no. But if it's determined, hey, I'm excited to get people this air fryer in their kitchen for $111. It's going to save you so much time and it's going to be healthier cooking. You know, you're confident.
And for me, that's when my mindset moment happened. I really had a hard time asking people to do a booking and asking people to join my team. That was really hard for me because I saw it as them helping me, them doing me a favor. And somebody, it was Barb Duke that gave me the words of the what's in it for them. And to always frame it into what can they get from this? What can Pampered Chef do for them? What can they do for Pampered Chef? That whole mentality. But that was the mind shift moment that I needed. And so the magic didn't happen until I really was seeing it as giving them an opportunity. Not only with the product and with how it could help them in the kitchen, but with the opportunity and how it could change their life.
Yeah. So what's in it for them should always be the thought whenever you talk to any person, you know, because that's what she was saying is how can this help them or how can they help Pampered Chef? So if you're always thinking about it in the service mindset versus how I can help other people, you'll never come across pushy or desperate. It's always in a mindset of how can I help you? The customer service mindset. You know, I thought of you because, or I'd love to help you get whatever, or, you know, wouldn't it be fun to get together with your friends? And so it's always that idea of this is for you and I'm excited for you versus I need your help and I need you to help me. That doesn't come across confident or something that people want to do. So we're going to give you lots of
night away from the kiddos. I know you need a night away from diapers. I know you need a night away from grading papers. I know we all need more fun in our life as COVID has drained us. Let's put some spice in our life.
Oh, that's a good one. Rachel.
No, I just have to make sure to turn the video off before my husband comes in because he hates being on camera.
Oh, okay. I don't know what she's saying.
No, he comes in from behind her, so I think she's
yeah. I was telling whoever it is, wait a minute, let me turn on the video. But
okay. All right, so you guys, determination language, it's all about your potential hosts. How can you serve them? How can you solve their problems in the kitchen? And how can you add a little more fun in their day? So that's what you're really going to be focusing on. Okay, any questions about that right now? No? And
I
think
added a
that-
question in the chat just about
Anna.
the A through Z.
Sending us the verbiage.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So you would be sending us the verbiage about it?
Yeah. So that one, I think I don't know if I just posted it or I have it to post, but I will redo that in our group. So it's there for you guys.
And
And
Scott added some green dot verbiage
That's what I
as
was
well.
gonna say.
So thank you, Scott.
Scott just put that in here. So what I want to have you guys do is anytime you guys have something that's worked, something that is, you're like, oh my gosh, I just found this. I think that this would be great for you guys to try. That group is where you're going to be sharing all those ideas. You're going to be supporting each other, helping each other. So when you find things like this, share it in there so that somebody else can take a new idea and give that a try too. So always be supporting and helping and finding things that are going to work for you and our team here. So thank you very much, Scott, for doing that. Oh yeah, congrats. I see that too. Rachel got a booking. See, it's starting now. Go, 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 go. You can do a booking anywhere. I mean, sitting in the car, doesn't matter. Send a message.
I have a story to tell, and I don't know how to like fix it with the people that are mad. But so Pamela, you might have seen, I sent out a text message the other day, and I didn't check the settings on my phone, and so it wasn't a blind message. Everybody that I sent the message to got everybody else's information. So, but that's where the booking came from, is some people didn't care. They're like, oh, hey, Rachel, how's it going? Hey, my son really wants that quick cooker that I got with you last year. So that's where the booking came from. But we were connecting slowly throughout the week, and he finally had just messaged me back. Yeah, next week's great. And so I had to share.
Good job. Yeah. You
And
can
we
find
are
bookings
pampered.
anywhere.
We aren't perfect. Those mistakes happen to all of us, so don't worry
Mhm.
about it. I
Yep.
think it's still once a week that some silly person in my district hits reply all, and it's like, no,
I
it
don't
happens though.
I had one person that was a past host message me back and was upset, and I didn't know that what happened. And so she said, I don't like strangers having my phone number, and that's what just happened. And I went, oh my God, did I do it wrong? And so I asked another host, she was coming by because we might do a fundraiser party for her school. She was like, yeah, I saw everybody's information. I was like, oh my God, oh no. And so it was quite a few people. I have a list. I don't know what I should do. I don't want to send out another text message
No.
because I don't want them
Just
to
leave it
be like,
alone.
Yeah,
I was
just
thinking
phone
about doing an
numbers.
email, messaging them on Facebook, but I just
Is it
haven't
just
had
phone
time.
numbers? Just phone
Yeah,
numbers?
it was a text message. I was trying something new.
That's fine. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
And yeah,
Don't worry
one
about
person was like, "Stop now!" And then the one girl was like, "I can't believe you did this." And then I got a booking, and then
Don't worry about it. Don't even. I've done that many times. Many times.
no, not zombie face. All right.
So yeah.
Defecatory
So
matter occurs.
and they can remove themselves, so it's fine. Okay, so what I want to continue with this on here is, like I was saying, track your contacts, right? But you also want to be having conversations with your, like I was saying, I think I touched on it, is that when you're talking to people, you want to do it on the thought of how you can help them, right? But also what is it that they need? So you're going to be sharing, of course, the 4 F's are what we're going to talk about right now. The 4 F words that are my favorites: fun, friends, free, and finalize. So not the F word you might have thought of, but what you would do is you're fun, talk about the fun in the party. Like Pamela was saying, we all need that right now in our life. There's just not enough of it. So talking about theme shows and recipes and what they're going to love and that kind of thing. So kind of know if you don't know the person, it's more about the free and the fun. But if you know them, you definitely want to tailor it to what they need. Do you know that they like to cook? Do you know that they love, kitchen gadgets? Do you know that they need extra money? So, I mean, if you know them, talk their language, what's going to really help them. But if not, I mean, if you're talking to friends, mention how much fun they're going to have with everybody. Free, share how much free products they're going to get when they have a party. Set a date for the party, of course, right away. Is you give them 2 options. You guys know this. Whenever you're talking to someone, you always offer, like the dentist or doctor does, my first available is, yeah, you don't give them the option of when they want to have a party because they'll say like November. So you're going to say, would you like to start your party on the 14th or the 21st? Or would you like to start your party today or next Monday? Whatever works, whatever you're needing is what you're going to ask for. Because if you don't ask for what you want, you're not going to get it. So you definitely ask for what you want. But I'm going to be sending you guys some examples of verbiage. Like this is the next day or so is going to be a lot of verbiage. So you're going to be seeing and picking the ones that are going to relate to who you're talking to. It's going to be what ones resonate with you that you want to send out. The one that Scott just posted is a really good one. So that one is good. You're going to be setting up ones that's like talking about if you're brand new, that you're going to be looking for people to, you can ask when you're brand new for guinea pigs. You can ask for them to help you start your business. But after that, you really need to be talking on verbiage of getting the air fryer for $111 or what is it? I didn't break down the kit yet. So if you're talking about recruiting or booking, the air fryer is less than the kit cost of the ultimate kit now. So if they're looking for an air fryer, we're going to get you that ultimate kit because now you're going to not only have $1,100 worth of product, you're going to be able to make some extra money right alongside. So depends on what they need in their life, right? So we're going to giving you verbiage for that. And then if they say yes, or if they say no, how that conversation can continue. Because I was going to read you some verbiage, but instead I'm going to post it for time's sake. Continue to track. That notebook is going to be essential because when you put down everybody you've talked to, you're going to be able to flip back to other pages and make sure that you've actually contacted them and had 2-way conversations with every person that is in that rolling contact list. So if you've only sent a message and you haven't got a response back, you're going to continue to reach out to them and ask them if they saw it. If they hadn't seen it a little bit later, hey, I know you got this product. I saw this recipe and I thought you'd like it. Offer some service to them until they kind of get back to you. And then you're like, hey, what? Then you can carry it on. But if you've sent a message and sent a follow-up and they still haven't, that's when you're going to go into more customer care. Hey, I found this recipe, or did you know this tip for when you bake a potato? I don't know, something. So give tips, help them with things. And that really builds that relationship that you're not there just to always ask them for something, that you're giving a service to people. And that's how you're going to continue those relationships so that when you do need to ask for booking later, it's not just always the same message of ask, 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 but there's some, something that you're there as a service for them.
That's one thing I really like about our recipes is they're so delicious and they're free for us to share. And people are always looking for a good recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
And the nice thing is you want to only give them one instead of like the whole e-cookbook, unless that's a prize you're giving. Because if you give them one recipe, you're like, hey, contact me if you need some other ideas. And so that way you can always say, hey, I found this other recipe I did the other day. I thought of you. So I sent them a different recipe. So instead of giving them all at once, you feed them as they go. And that helps you continue to be there, a service for them.
I also ask what type of cook they are. That way the recipe that I send is relevant to them.
Mm-hmm. And that's where you're really going to be tailoring it to that person. And that makes them feel special, which makes you different than anybody else. So like they say, the Nordstrom customer service, that's how we want to be thought of as Pampered Chef, is that we are their consultant for life versus the one night stand. So we want to make sure that we're there to always offer that service for them. Okay, I'm going to go into real quick recruiting because that's my favorite part. We are going to be starting on Thursday our Turbo Recruiting Challenge, which is what Kathy was talking about. So we're not only going to be using the verbiage she gave us, but we're going to be giving some other ideas for you guys too. Because we're not only going to run it for 3 days, we're going to run it for a week. And so that's where you guys are going to be really reaching out to people. So not only to get your bookings, but starting Thursday, you're going to be reaching out to get recruit leads too. So here's one of the things is the opportunity event that we are doing is going to be on the, what do we say, the 18th? If you guys can tell tell me real quick? I thought I had it right in front of me. I don't. If you guys tell me what day that is. So you guys can put it in your calendar and make sure that you're inviting people to it. I'm going to get that set up tomorrow. Opportunity event is the 17th at 6:30. Ta-da! I found it. So put that on your calendar. Opportunity event is Thursday, the 17th at 6:30, and it will be a Zoom. So that way you can invite them. They can ask questions live. And I have a great little template I found. So much quicker. Super happy. But yes, so be ready for that. So as you invite people this next week, invite them to that opportunity event if they don't sign up right away. Okay. Here we go. I'm going through, I'm kind of picking and choosing at the moment here. When we're talking about recruiting, you guys, it is still what's in it for them. Every time you have a conversation with people, you're always thinking what's in it for them, whether it's recruiting, whether it's product, whether it's, whatever, always, how can that help them? Do they need extra income? Do they need more fun? We're going to say that a lot. Do they need more fun in their life? A situation similar to your own, why you started. Would they be someone that you'd want to work with? Is there a friend? Is there family? Is there a neighbor that you'd want to work with? So that one is definitely something that you want to tell them what you see in them and why you think they'd be great. Past hosts, and upcoming hosts. It's never too late to go back to guests and hosts and ask them again, especially now that we've got the air fryer as one of the kit options. That's pretty enticing. Rockstar guests, always go back. You were such a great guest in that party. I know we didn't get a chance to get a booking party set up, but I really think you'd be great at Pampered Chef. Have you ever thought of earning some extra money or having something fun to do? So it's always go back to leads if you've ever contacted. And then get creative. When you see somebody green dot pop up, how could Pampered Chef help them in their life? So you always want to think about it what's in it for them. But yeah, so that's one of the things. Starting Thursday, I'm going to be feeding you a lot of ideas for recruiting, but tomorrow you're going to get all the verbiage for your green dot and verbiage for bookings. So that is our focus for the next 2 weeks. Booking yourself solid so that you get 4 shows a week and help other people. So you're going to be recruiting people with the help of your leadership team. So as you send a message, someone responds, you're like, I don't know what to say. Screenshot, send it. We help you with a response back to them. Because typically the questions are all the same. I haven't had anything like off the wall where I'm like, ooh, that's a good one. Even if I do, I've got people I know that will help me with responses too. So I still go up. I still have friends that are rock star recruiters. They help me with verbiage still. So you guys, there's never something that can't be answered. And it's always, keep this in mind, your messages should be short and sweet. We're not giving novels. We're not throwing up on people. 1 question per message, right? 1 question per little post. And then that way it's a conversation. When you ask a question, they respond. You ask another question, they respond. Versus you asking 5 questions and waiting for them to give back their novel. No, that's not how it works. People are like, tune out, not doing that. So short and sweet is what your messages need to be. But yeah, so this is a lot, you guys, I know, but it's going to be such a fun ride. And the nice thing about this is that you do it when you have time to do it. So you need to look at your calendar and block out times that you can send these messages. Because most of you work. So what you want to do is look at your day. What do you have planned? When can you find 5 minutes? When can you do it in the morning before work? Because if they're not green dot at the moment, they will see it when they get on. So that way you'll know tomorrow or the next day if they hadn't responded, then you can send that message to them to follow up. But schedule the time to make these messages, because if you don't schedule them, they might not happen. So that's what's really important, is to know your life for the day and where you can find those blocks that you can send these messages. And you have these messages ready to go. So you can do them as auto replacements on your phone. You can have them in a message to yourself. So you can just open it up, copy, paste, and forward it. So have the messages that you like ready to go. And that's going to make it quicker for you. But yeah, so, I mean, I can go on and on and on. I love talking, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys what we're going to be doing. For the next 2 weeks, it's going to be bookings and recruitings people. So that's wanted to give you guys a little overview, I guess the word is. But the other thing, you guys, there is a training tomorrow that it was just my side note for subscriptions. I think, is that tomorrow's? What is tomorrow's? Do you guys remember? Michelle?
It's the, isn't it the Teach Me webinar?
Yeah. What is it on though?
I believe it is on the subscriptions.
I think so. So we have to get ourselves trained on these new things so that we can not only be proficient at them, but ready to share them. But also as people on our team and our, other people have questions, we'll be able to answer those. And that's what we want to do is we want to get educated on what the company has so that we can offer those to other people. And a subscription is a huge gift that we can offer to people as solutions to mealtime. And so I'm excited about that. I mean, really, people are going to have these seasonings and these recipes that they can now get delivered, have dinner options ready to go. They can do the enrichables. And so that's a subscription that's going to help them with health, with getting the nutrients in their family. So these are things that are definitely going to be in our arsenal of customer service and how we can help other people. So take the webinar tomorrow.
I have the full name. It's because it's actually going to teach us on how to sell the season. So it is subscriptions and selling the season. And it is at 10 a.m. or 6 p.m. our time. And if you are not able to make it, I still recommend that you guys subscribe, enroll into the webinar, because then they will send you a link of the replay. And you can watch it at your own time.
Exactly. Always register for every single one because you get the replays. So that's my 2 cents. Okay, so any questions about tonight, you guys? Because we are done for the night. Scott, any questions?
I do have a question. Side
Rachel?
note. I have a party that I'm doing in October, and the host has family in Canada. And she asked if they could order from her party from Canada. And I was
Nope.
like,
Sorry.
ask.
Unless they have an APO or AP, what's the other one? A
I think
military
yeah.
address?
Yeah.
That's the only way.
I had somebody who was, and she had an APO.
It can be shipped to an APO, but it can't go to a Canadian address. It has to go to a U.S. military.
Okay.
Good question.
Boo.
I have a reluctant host.
Okay.
So Meredith, who is doing a fundraiser for a humane senior dog shelter. So she just drug her feet. And so I bumped it out one more week, but initially this was going to be August. And now we're at the 14th of September.
Okay.
So
And-
how much, I mean, if we get there again and there's nobody invited, at what point do you say, okay, you're not going to do this and that's that?
Yeah, I mean, because I have had to do that myself. I had one lady that was going to do a Zoom party and it didn't happen. So we actually scheduled it as a Facebook. So you could offer a different type of show for her.
Okay.
Catalog party, Zoom party, texting party, something like that.
She was saying she has a couple of orders from people in her building.
Okay.
And so then it could become a catalog party. So
Exactly. Yeah. And then that way you could just keep it, extend the link for 2 weeks or something. And she could just collect orders, send the shopping link to everybody in her phone, to email it to everybody in the organization. She can get the word out that way. And it may even reach more people because she could also post it as a Facebook post on her wall and anybody's wall that is associated with the organization. So it could be even a better reach to people with the shopping link.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I practiced making a host hello. And then what was the other one? The host, did you go through the top tips? So that was
And it worked out pretty good?
fun and exciting. I don't know. I haven't had any host to share it with yet. So she'll be the first one.
Okay, good. Yeah, and so do that with someone. Have a goal to do that. Find someone tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Little challenges, little goals for yourself help you to work and to get things done.
They do.
So, yeah.
Cindy kind of put me to it and said, by tomorrow, get 10 shows booked. And it was hard, but I did it. So I think I got
Yeah.
15. So
Okay. Congratulations.
So we lost Anne. I think her name
Yeah.
was. Who was Anne?
Anna is my neighbor.
Okay.
So I'll call her later.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
She just
Mary-
started 2 weeks ago.
I haven't given your message yet, Pamela.
Oh, that's fine. I was trying to get back in this whole time. It wouldn't let me in. I got kicked out and I couldn't get back in. So I was just told, asked Michelle to let you know that I am always here for you, as is Shelley. Just sometimes we feel more comfortable with certain questions to ask of certain people. It just seems to fit. And so know that
Yeah.
anytime, reach
Yeah.
out anytime.
Anytime, you guys. That's why we're here. We're here to help you. And if you're more comfortable, like she's saying, with someone that's maybe in the same, predicament with you, or someone that is, more your personality, whatever, nobody is offended and nobody is at all be like, why did she come to me? Never, because we are all here to help you. And
There are
so,
plenty of questions to go around. We're fine.
yeah. And if you try to reach one of us and we can't get back to you right away, reach another, Yeah. And the best place to post currently this month is that group. Okay.
I was gonna say, I'm usually like on notifications.
Yeah. I got all posts. So you guys make sure you change your notifications to all posts. So that way you get the notifications too, because you may be like, oh, I just asked that and I got the answer. Let me share. I found this out. So if you had the answer before we do, beautiful. And if you don't get it
you
there,
don't know, early
dream
morning
builders.
people on our leadership team typically are Holly and myself. Late night people are typically Shelley and Michelle. But
Yep. Yeah. After 9 in the morning, you could probably find me. Before that, it won't get back to you.
and now that we have East Coast people, we probably are 24. We probably only have a slight
Yeah.
window. Maybe our 2 to 4 a.m. might not be strong, but the rest of the time we got you.
Yeah, because Patty, she's Wisconsin, so she's yeah.
So when you say this, are you saying in the Dream Builders group?
In Move into Leadership,
Okay.
September,
September, perfect.
Mhm.
Okay,
because that is your elite group this month.
okay.
So we are pinned to your side, sir. So we are here to help you when you need it. Because if this is your go month, we'll call it, you're going to have a lot of leads, a lot of people you're contacting. And so we want to help you with those answers.
Excellent.
All right, you guys. So we are done for tonight. We'll be talking to you guys. Make sure you're reaching out to your director in the next couple of days. We normally say Wednesday, but we're giving you till Thursday this week because we are late in a day starting.
Back to Melanie every day.
So you guys, what we'll do is there's a 15-minute check-in that we're going to be doing with you guys specified for just this call. So that will be something that you'll be doing with your director by Thursday this week. So that's
And
being said.
feel free to reach out to Cindy, Shelley, me. It doesn't.
Right.
Excellent.
Any of us. We'll be happy to help you with.
Thank you, thank you.
Sound good?
Good
All right, you
night.
guys, have a good night. Thanks for being here. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, directors, you can stay if you want.